the good life. Don't be that way. Ain't nothing for certain. It could always go wrong. Come in when it's raining, go on out when it's gone. We could have us a high time, living the good life. Well, I know I was losing time, I had nothing to do, no one to fight, I came to you. I'm the leader, won't you? The line was busted, the last one I saw. You told me goodbye. How was I to know? You didn't mean goodbye. You meant please don't let me go. Was having a hard time living the good life. Well, I know.
All right, that was a little solo high time Jerry Garcia, solo acoustic. Doing a lot of Jerry Garcia tonight. Don't know if I got too much Grateful Dead on the plate, but I do have some Jerry Garcia, more Jerry Garcia, possibly a little Grateful Dead. And I think I got, if I could squeeze it in, I'm going to try to squeeze in just for Jesse, some Ween.
Yes.
Yes. And you probably know what song it's going to be.
I do.
I know, yeah, I know. It's pretty easy. I'm pretty easy to predict. But, yeah. Okay, well, we've got Mike Connolly in studio. He is getting ready to get all set up for us, and he's going to be playing a little bit of music here a bit later. How are you doing, Mike? Doing well?
Awesome.
Okay, well, that's always good. That's always good. Well, real quick here, we're going to kind of run down some information. This is like a little informational session here. We got the Eclipsia people in here. They're going to be having the festival. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves and tell everybody a little bit about this festival that will happen in just, golly, is it that soon? On the 17th through the 22nd. That's like in a week or so, isn't it?
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
It's a 5-day music festival, and we just have a lot going on. It's down in Kentucky, Williamsburg, Kentucky, for the solar eclipse.
Yes, yes. It looks like you've got quite the lineup here. I mean, you've probably got, 30 bands or more? 30, 40? 50?
Probably closer to 50.
Have you got enough space for 50 bands? How many stages do you have?
We have 2,500 acres,
Oh, nice.
4 to 5 stages. We haven't really decided. We might have one that's completely EDM and
that's
techno.
cool.
So that's.
Oh, really? That's sad.
Well, as long as it's far away from the live music, it's okay.
Yeah, I went to.
We've got 2,500 acres, so I figured I'd stick them as far away from everything else as possible.
That's back in the dubstep section, back 40, right back there. Just follow that trail through the woods and follow the thumps.
Yeah, it won't be around any of the fun stuff.
I'm just kidding. But I like all kinds of music except dubstep. But yeah, you've got quite the lineup here. I look over the menu of bands, and well, I've had a lot of these guys in studio. Going to have some of them in studio here. You want to mention some of the highlights on this extensive list of the Midwest hot jam bands?
Yeah, well, of course we have many headliners. Acoustic Hookah and Ed McGee.
I've heard of them.
Chris B's Midnight Railroad, JoJo Stellar, Glowstick Willie, the Rumpke Mountain Boys.
Heard of them.
John and Brahman, Elementary Liberty Project, Blue Moon Soup, Johnny Dread and the Mystics, Subterranean, and that's
ODS, Old Dirty Strangers.
Yes, and Arizona.
Smilin' Joe. Have you ever seen Smilin' Joe?
Oh,
He's
yes.
entertaining as heck.
He is a very good friend of mine, and so is his wife, Mandy.
Yes. Yeah, they're cool people. And also you've got Evan Ray.
Yes.
I see that.
I'm really
used to
excited
stop
to
in
have
here.
him on board.
Yeah, he's a talented young musician, so always good to see him playing back on the festy circuit. Excellent, excellent. So you've got 2,500 acres down there besides people and music. Is there anything else to do down there? Any hiking trails, camping areas, fishing lakes, anything cool?
Well, we have 50 RV spots
nice.
set aside for
Rich
RV
people.
Yeah.
Unlike us.
And there's going to be a lot going on as far as shenanigans, and we're going to have a fairy village for the kids, water slides, yoga classes, the illumination station, face painting.
Nice. That sounds very family friendly.
4 different fire spinning groups.
Ooh,
and
goodness.
flow artists will be there.
Nice.
And
art tents. I see Sharon Dean did the artwork here. She donated some stuff for the WAIF raffle last year, our silent auction. So it's good to see her doing some stuff here. I like that. It's really pretty.
yeah, we had an art contest earlier in the year, and she was one of our winners along with Nate Johnson as well.
Gotcha. So you've got all kinds of interesting things for the family as well, not just adult music. The Fairy Village. Are you guys going to dress up as fairies?
I'm just like a fairy now, Rob.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if you formally introduce yourselves. You can say your name and stuff.
My name is Diane.
Okay.
Carrie Weibel.
Okay, there you go.
We're also going to be having viewing glasses for
Available.
optimal views of the solar eclipse.
Oh, that's right. We got an
They'll be
eclipse thing going on.
available for purchase at the show.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was going to say the solar eclipse is a hot ticket item right now. I know all the hotel rooms around anywhere near the path of the eclipse are booked up. All the campgrounds are booked up. It's crazy. And they have been booked up. We started calling hotels, and they've been booked up for at least 12 months.
Well, we have more than enough space for anyone that needs a place to stay for the entire week leading
right.
up to the solar eclipse.
Did you talk about the train bounce house?
Oh, there's a train bouncy house. There you go.
Yeah,
That
we're
sounds
getting
fun.
a train.
It's not just for kids, right? It's for adults too?
I
Kids
think
only.
I think that, I don't know. I have to go through it at least once, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. You got to ensure the safety of it. For
And
your,
the-
Yeah, we got to
water
make
slides
sure it's
as well.
working right,
Right.
Water slides are working
set the
properly.
pressure right.
Well,
and
it's just
stuff.
it's a double slip and slide with a
getting
pool
races.
at the end of it. So
Oh,
we know
wow,
that
that
it's going to be
sounds
very,
nice.
very
Just
hot.
have some
So we're
races.
going to have some
It will
fun.
be. It always is that time of the year. It always is. Yeah, and I went to the dog days of August. I want to ask you guys a question since we're talking about the eclipse. I haven't figured this out yet, and I know I've got a box of information right in front of me that contains it. But did Ray Charles go blind by staring at the sun? The solar eclipse, is that an urban legend? Randy's shaking his head. No.
I've never heard that.
Someone told me that the other day, and I was
Well,
like, "Are
that's
you
why
serious?"
we've ordered the glasses. So hopefully no one will go blind at
Okay.
our show.
Well, in the person's defense, they were trying to persuade someone not to stare at the sun without glasses. So I think that was said maybe to,
Don't look in the night.
yeah, just don't look at it. Just don't look at it. So anything else you guys want to add about this great fest right down the road, August 17th through 22nd?
Yeah, and we know that there's a lot of other festivals going on that weekend, like Wham Bam and Birds of a Feather. And if anybody comes with a ticket stub for the last 2 days of the show, they'll be getting a discount at the gate.
Oh, that's nice. So in case those other two festivals stink, you can just run right down the road, get a little closer to the eclipse too. I don't think those are close to the eclipse. The Wham Bam. I don't know where the other one's at.
No,
I don't know.
they're quite a bit of ways, but I know that Wham Bam and their shows end on Sunday, and ours actually will have music all the way up through Monday night with Rumpke Mountain Boys are closing out the show.
So
So-
nice. So who have you guys got playing during the actual eclipse?
That
Have you
will
figured
be
that out?
Conscious Pilot is doing Dark Side of the Moon from Pink Floyd
Oh, that's
during
nice.
the solar eclipse.
There you
So,
go. Are you guys going to record the show?
absolutely. We're
Okay,
looking
that'd be
for
interesting.
tapers now.
We're looking for videographers and photographers.
Man, I don't know any tapers. Man,
know,
wish I knew a
right?
taper.
I don't know any tapers either. It seems like he's busy that weekend.
I wish I knew a taper.
But I'm sure that there'll be lots of people with cameras, and we hope to have the eye in the sky and
The
a lot of
iPhone.
video going on.
There's no
for
privacy because of the iPhone. There's no privacy because of the iPhone. And I heard an interesting thing today, totally off topic. But they also said the walk of shame is now a thing of the past thanks to Uber.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, interesting,
I enjoyed
huh?
that walk of shame.
Yeah, interesting, huh?
It's always fun. You know?
Well, it's hard to have a
Jesse.
walk of shame if you.
Yeah, guess what I just did.
Especially after 40. Own that.
So I want to encourage everybody. Do you guys have a website that people can check out details on it?
Yes, we do. It's silverdragonevents.org
Okay, gotcha.
or
gotcha.
com or net.
Yeah, one of those, man. You'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
Google will self-correct to whatever you want, even if you misspell stuff.
And also, we have a Facebook page with the Eclipsia, the new moon
And
rising.
spell that for everybody, because I had a hard time just figuring out how to pronounce it, to be honest.
It's Eclipse, yeah, ECLIPSEE''YA.
Okay. See, when I first looked at it, I was going to say, it's Eclipse, yay! But it's not.
No, more like Eclipsia,
They would
like
have a
see
Y
you
at the
there.
end.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty
That's how I spell
illiterate.
yay.
I'm pretty illiterate. Okay, well, guys, I appreciate you coming in and sharing this information with our listeners. It looks like a good fest. A lot of the bands I've had in the studio, a lot of bands going to get in studio here. I wish you guys the best of success. Hopefully it'll turn out better than you anticipated it. And hopefully the weather's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I've noticed that's been a real issue
We're
at
praying
some
for
fests.
clear skies so we get a total view of the eclipse.
Yes, very true. Very true. That's one thing that would just ruin it for everybody in the entire path, clouds, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 years.
Stormy weekend.
90 years
Yeah,
or 40
I was just
years.
thinking that today. Like, man, what if I go all the way down to Tennessee and backpack in some remote area, and then like it's clouded up. It's like, at least I'll have fun camping, I guess. Well, anyway, we're gonna roll off here with a little music now. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us, Rod.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll see you guys down at the Eclipsia Festival right down the road. We're going to roll out with a little music. It is the days between. We do have a celebration of Jerry Garcia with Mike Connolly in studio. He's almost set up now. We're going to get him sound checked here in a little bit here. And then we're going to play a little music now. We already played Garcia's first album that he had with Howard Wales. I think he brought in Who to Roll last year? Earlier this year. We're going to roll on to number 2. This is Garcia's first real solo effort, so we're going to play this. This was his first release. He played most of the instruments on the album himself. He did have a little help from Bill Kreutzmann and Robert Hunter. Early releases of this album had a Garcia sticker on the shrink wrap. And then later releases also had a red and black advertising insert in the cover to cover up the pubic hair region from the lady who's underneath the dial there, which I'm looking at now, and that sticker's not on there. But anyway, this was released as Warner Brothers catalog number BS2582, released January 20th, 1972. It was reissued on CD as Grateful Dead CD number 4003. So this is from 1972, Jerry Garcia's first solo album, Garcia. Full album, kids.
Since it cost a lot to win and even more to lose, you and me bound to spend some time wondering what to choose. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play and play it slow. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no. sang a little while and then flew on. Tell me all that you know, I'll show you snow and rain. When you hear that same sweet song again, will you know why? Anyone who sings a tune so sweet is passing by. Laugh in the sunshine, sing, cry in the dark, fly through the night. Don't cry now. Don't you cry. Don't you cry anymore. La 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 la. Sleep in the stars. Don't you cry. Dry your eyes on the wind. La 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 la. All I know is something like a bird within her sang. All I know, she sang a little while and then flew on. Tell me all that you know, I'll show you snow and rain. couldn't do no wrong. You had everything sold up tight. How come you lay awake all night long? Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugary. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Well, in spite of all that you gained, you still have to stand out in the pouring rain. One last voice is calling to you, and I guess it's time you go. Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugary. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Well, shake it up now, Sugary. I'll meet you at the Jubilee. And if that Jubilee don't come, maybe I'll meet you on the run. Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugary. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. If I had a gun for every ace I've drawn, I could arm a town the size of Abilene. Don't you push me, baby, 'cause I'm all alone. And you know I'm only in it for the gold. 'cause I'm moaning low. Well, I know a little something you won't never know. Don't you touch hard liquor, just a cup of cold coffee. Gonna get up in the morning and go. Everybody's breaking and drinking that wine. I can tell the queen of diamonds by the way she shines. Come to daddy on Inside Street. Well, I've got no chance of losing this time. Well, I've got no chance of losing this time. Well, I've got no chance of losing this time. to lay me down once more, to lay me down. With my head in sparkling clover, let the world go by, all lost in dreaming, to lay me down one last time, to lay me down, to be with you once more, to be with you. With our bodies close together, let the world go by, like clouds a streaming, to lay me down one last time, to lay me down, to lay me down, to lay me down, to lay me down one last time, to lay me down, to lie with you once more, to lie with you. With our dreams entwined together, to wake beside you, my love still sleeping, to tell sweet lies one last time, and say good night, to lay me down, to lay me down, to lay me down one and jumped in the water. You always flew so high, now you've finally left the ground. So long, I'll see you down that long, dark river, or floating on that lining in the sky. I'm lucky enough to have heard you sing your song. So long, Jerry, so long. So long, Jerry. He was just a blue-eyed Boston boy. His voice was low with pain. I'll do your bidding, comrade mine, if I ride back again. But if you ride back and I am left, you do as much for me. Mother, you know, must hear the news, so write to her tenderly. She's waiting at home like a patient saint, her fond face pale with woe. Her heart will be broken when I am gone. I'll see her soon, I know. Just then the order came to charge, for an instant hand touched hand. They sent iron away, they rode, that brave and devoted band. Straight was the track to the top of the hill. The rebels they shot and shelled, plowed furrows of death through the toiling ranks, and guarded them as they fell. There soon came a horrible dying yell from heights they could not gain, and those that doom and death had spared rode slowly down again. But among the dead that were left on the hill was the boy with the curly hair, the tall dark man that rode by his side, lay dead beside him there. There's no one to write to the blue-eyed girl the words her lover had said. Mama, you know awaits the news, she'll only know he's dead.
right, that was a little bit of Jerry Garcia and David Grisman. So, wanted to let you guys know that we can do memberships through our website, waif883.org is where you become a member. If you do have more than the $25 we ask, we appreciate that. Special gifts for you guys. If you have less, we take donations as little as $1. Mention Ramblin' Rob, Paper Jesse, or the greatest story ever told in the comments remarks section. That sound you hear is Mike Connolly. He's warming up, and before he does get on the radio here, he's going to be down at the annual Ramblin', third annual, I guess, Ramblin' Rob's fundraiser. Yes, down on Blue Rock Street in beautiful Northside, Ohio, at the Urban Artifact. September 23rd, mark your calendars. I have a great lineup for you guys. Have 6 different bands down there, all proceeds at the door. Benefit WAIF 100%. Also, we have a split the pot for you guys if you want to walk out with some cash. Also, some incredible silent auction gifts. Check out Ramblin' Rob's Facebook page for pics of those. Incredible silent auction gifts, so you guys can win that. We do have, like I say, Maritime Law, Twig and Leaf, Mike Conley, who you'll be hearing here momentarily. We also have the Interns and the Traveling Jam with special guest the Ram One. So a whole evening of entertainment. You get 6 hours of entertainment for just an $8 cover. So that's a pretty good deal, kids, where I come from. All right. We're going to get on with little Mike Conley. He's one of my favorite acts I have in studio. I've had him in several times, usually once or twice a year. Also, try to see him as often as possible. Mike, thanks for joining us, man, in studio.
Thanks for having me, as always.
Okay, well, we're going to, I do have to cover some technical issues before we get on air. Jesse has some stuff that's very important to you before we get on with Mike.
I'm going to try and read all of these promos as fast as I possibly can.
Okay, well, that might work. We'll see how that works.
All right, you got a timer? You ready?
Go.
Now?
Sure, I got it.
Now. Okay. Currently, landowners may donate their agricultural easements to the Ohio Department of Agriculture and receive federal tax benefits. For more information, call 614-466-2732 or visit their website at www.ohioagriculture.gov.
All right, like those short ones.
Right? When you think of drug abuse among kids and teens, alcohol and marijuana probably come to mind first. Each year, more young people are abusing another group of substances called inhalants. Not that any of us would know anything about this.
No.
The abuse of inhalants is also called solvent abuse, huffing, glue sniffing, or volatile substance abuse. Inhalants can cause serious side effects, even death. If you are a parent, become educated on inhalant abuse. A message from the American Academy of Pediatrics.
Pediatrics. Yeah, there you go.
That was rough. As a parent, you can't help but to look at your child and dream about what the future holds. While you're dreaming, consider this: the odds that your child will be diagnosed with autism are 1 in 68. Knowing the signs of autism and addressing it early can make a world of difference. To learn the signs, visit autismspeaks.org, brought to you by Autism Speaks and WAIF Cincinnati. In crashes involving bicycles, it is children and young people who are injured and killed most often, but like motorcyclists, riders of all ages are extremely vulnerable to serious injury. Many deaths can be prevented with the severity of injuries reduced if cyclists made wearing helmet a habit. Remember, wearing a helmet significantly reduces your vulnerability. Check out The Boiling Point every Thursday afternoon from 3 to 5 with news and views of working people fighting for justice around the city, around the country, and around the world. Hear it on The Boiling Point every Thursday at 3 on WAIF 883 Cincinnati on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Enjoy the program Happy Weekend with your host Gebhard Erler. It takes you back to the old country with beautiful German music. That's Saturday morning at 9 right here on WAIF 883 Cincinnati. Time! How did I do? Woo! Anybody timed it? Oh, man. That was like a world record performance.
I had
the Micro
it.
Machine guy beat. Man.
My hourglass ran out of sand, man. Sorry. My hourglass ran out of sand.
Right. The sun went down. The sundial doesn't work anymore.
Well, like I said, we got through that formality part where we had to double down since we forgot to do that last hour, and all these obligations we have to let you know about good things in the area. And then that is officially checked off our list. So now we have Mike Conley in studio. Mike, how have you been in the last couple months, man?
I've been fantastic, man.
Good.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know. It has been a while. Okay. Are we golden now?
I think so.
Okay. So, how's the wife and kids?
Fantastic.
The wife's sitting in the corner of the room. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
See, she got on the radio. I was just asking her earlier, have you ever been on the radio? I don't think you've officially been on the radio. So now you've officially been on the radio. So, Mike, you got any big plans for the upcoming next couple months? I know you've been playing out a lot lately, and that's why we haven't been able to get you in studio. You've been going on these big international tours and stuff. So,
Well, we've actually got a big it's barely even interstate tour, but it is a tour that's coming up in about a week. We're going to be in like Portsmouth, Ohio, and Georgetown, and
nice.
McCordsville, Indiana. That's
I like Portsmouth. I was just talking about going down to Portsmouth just this week with somebody, actually. Yeah, it's a nice part of the state, actually. Really beautiful. Nice hiking down there.
The thing with Little Spooky is we do a lot of road dates just in small towns, kind of building our way. Like they did an Indiana date that I wasn't on, so an indie date. So we're working our way into the big cities, but
Gotcha. From the rural back country, working your way to the big cities, moving on up like George Jefferson, Sherman Hensley, I guess his name is. Did you know he had an LSD lab in his basement?
Yes.
I did know that. Yeah.
And I checked out a couple different sources because that sounds like one of those crazy things on the internet. But no, apparently he was like a real hip cat. Apparently he was a real hip cat.
Pretty hip.
Yeah, pretty hip. Like, he doesn't seem like he'd be a cool guy to party with, but after reading several things, he seems like he'd be a really cool guy to party with. Like, almost like scary, like, take it easy, man.
We'd have a lot to talk about.
Probably. All right, well, we're going to get on with a little music here. We have Mike in studio. He'll be appearing September 23rd down at the Urban Artifact. I'm going to quit rambling and just let you play, and we'll touch base with you here in a little bit, since that's why you came in here, right?
Sweet, yeah. Before I start, Little Spooky is at the Lucy Blue in Over the Rhine tomorrow night from 10 to midnight, so that's
Is that the
a little
pizza
more
place?
feasible than coming out to Portsmouth.
Is
Yeah,
that-
it is.
Okay, yeah, I've had their pie before. Good pie, too.
Pretty good, yeah.
I like it.
They have music from 10 to midnight because their peak business hours are when the bars let out. So
That's when I had it.
it's really funny to have a business where the peak hours are like 2 to 4 in the morning.
It is.
I love that.
It is, but I tell you one thing, nothing bad about Lucy Blue or anything, but if your clientele is that way, you can get away by serving a lot lesser quality slice. Because I've been to like different places like South Carolina or Northern Ohio, and been to one of those places that stays open when the
right,
bar's
yeah.
open, and you get like some substandard half-done piece of pie, and you're already lit. You're like, man, this is good. And if you saw it the next day, you'd be like, I ain't eating that trash.
Well, I can say as a performer, I didn't get too trashed the last time we played there, and I had some pizza, and it was pretty good.
Was it? Okay.
So I'll stand by 'em.
Oh, I've had specifically Lucy Blue.
I haven't
It's
had
really
it at
tasty.
3 in the morning, so
I
I don't
used to
know
get
if
it
the
by that-
quality control stays as strong as the night goes on.
I
But
used to leave Mainstrasse and go right next door and get half a pie and carry home back when I was a bachelor, and carry home half a pie and eat half of that on the way home. Anyway, enough about pizza. I can talk about pizza all night. This is Mike Connolly, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, what a weird lead-in. It's always a weird lead-in on this show, but with the pizza, I wasn't expecting that. It's Jerry week. I got a bunch of Jerry songs, so I'm going to play those now that we got the pizza out of the way.
There was a wealthy merchant in London, he did dwell. He had a beautiful lawn, true to you I'll sell. Oh, true to you I'll tell. She had sweethearts aplenty and men of high degree. None but Jack the Sailor, her true love e'er could be. Oh, a true love e'er could be. Now Jack is gonna sailing with trouble on his mind. Left his native country and his darling girl behind. Oh, his darling girl behind. She went down to a tailor shop and dressed in men's array.
climbed on board a vessel to convey itself away. Oh, to convey itself away. Before you get on board, sir, your name we'd like to know. She smiled all in her countenance. They call me Jackaro. Oh, they call me Jackaro. I see your waist is slender and your fingers they are small. Your cheeks too red and rosy and face the cannonball. Oh, face the cannonball. I know my waist is slender, my fingers they are small. It would not make me tremble to see 10,000 fall. Oh, to see 10,000 fall. War soon being over, she went and looked around. Among the dead and wounded, her darling boy she found. Oh, the darling boy she found. She picked him up all in her arms and carried him to the town. Sent for a physician to quickly heal his wounds. Oh, to quickly heal his wounds. This couple, they got married so well they did agree. This couple, they got married, so why not you and me? Oh, why not you and me? Oh, why not you and me? Oh, why not you and me?
All right. Nice, man. Nice, man. Who did that one? Is that the Mamas and the
They
Papas?
say it's a traditional
Yeah, I know.
song. I don't know.
No one ever took credit, I guess, for that one originally, I guess.
There's a lot of versions out there.
Yeah, I was thinking that, the other day when I was listening to that, I was like, that's one of my favorite story songs. That's a good, I can see why that story
Yeah.
has lasted throughout the ages, you know. That's a good story song. So yeah, we were just giving Jen, she's sitting over in the corner over there. That's Mike's wife. Just giving her an entertaining little insight on how things in radio work. When Jesse and I looked at each other like two chimpanzees and we didn't know what a button did.
I was checking it out. Yeah, that was
Like,
really
oh my God, look, it works. So yeah, we're amazingly high tech. I am an engineer. I'm like Scotty on the Enterprise. That's how good I am. What does this button do? I don't have a clue. I'm just gonna press it. No, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna. What? Jeez, oh Pete's. Time is running out. We've only got 25 more minutes before the next show is on. It's a new show, so I highly encourage everybody to stick around. I'm sure you're going to like it. I listen to it every night on the way home. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to chloroform this guy if he doesn't tell us the name of this show. We need to know the name of his show.
He's actually told us.
I know.
I just can't remember it.
Well, I know after a hard night of radio, I just can't remember. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. All right, well,
Radio in.
yeah, it was a hard night of radio, and man, you got to remember stuff and play stuff and talk and read and answer doors and answer phones and yeah,
Take pictures.
take pictures. Yeah, we took pictures tonight.
Set up equipment.
Set up equipment, mics, recorders, cords. We've got a Wookiee trap back here in the back of the studio. I need to take a picture of that.
I'm glad you told me about that.
Don't get too close, Rob.
Yeah, I got a zoom lens. I'm not going to get anywhere close to that thing. It is delicate. It looks like it is ready to go off. All right, we have Mike Connolly in studio. He's in a band called Little Spooky. Have you guys got a Facebook page or anything?
We do, yeah. We are on the Facebook. That's about as far as we've gone with the website so
Gotcha.
far.
Got anything on YouTube? I'm sure someone's done the
we've
old
shot
iPhone.
We've shot a few music videos, and I think there's some live stuff on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you actually shot like a real music video?
A couple of them, man. Yeah, we've been out there.
Jeez. I feel bad I haven't seen it, man. I'm going to have to check
You
this
should
out.
get out. It's been good. Yeah, we
I should get out. I'm such a homebody. I just run into the woods. I never got out and see any. I used to go out a lot when I was younger, but now I'm getting old. I just kind of, by the time, and honestly, that's one of my main, I guess, gripes and complaints about the local music. It doesn't matter if it's in Memphis or Chicago or New York or Los Angeles or Cincinnati. You can't have somebody throughout the week start playing at 10 o'clock. A band.
Yeah.
That is too late for the average working man who's got money in his pocket. So yeah, that's way too late. You need to start your bands a little earlier. There, promoters and venue owners, for sure, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah, we do some earlier gigs.
Yeah.
But
So okay, and we're gonna get on with Mike Connolly. Like I said, you can find him probably on YouTube, Facebook, the band Little Spooky, and we'll be talking a little bit more about them in just a minute. So I'll let you get on with some music, man.
all right.
Up in the evening down in Mobile, Alabama, working the railroad with the steel driving hammer. Gotta find somebody to take away these blues. She don't love me here singing in the sun. Headache's coming and my work is almost done. Later in the evening when the sun is sinking low, all day I've been waiting for the whistle to blow. Sitting in a teepee, living right on the tracks, rolling them bowls till the foreman coming back. Geneva, blow the whistle out low. Stop the train, gotta let it roll on. Everybody's screaming, running around, picking up their belongings, tearing the TV down. Foreman wants to panic, about to go insane, trying to get the workers out the way of the train. Engineer, blow the whistle out alone. Can't stop the train, gotta let it roll on. All of my friends come to see me last night. my bed at night. Anybody know from Saint Angel, Saint weather down here so fine. Just then the wind come squalling through the door, but who cares? The weather just wanna have little peace tonight, and a friend or two I love at hand. Fever roll up to 105. Roll on up, gonna roll back down. Just one more day, I find myself alive. Tomorrow, maybe go neath the ground. See how everything lead up to this day, and it's just like any other day. It's ever been. Sun going up and then sun going down. Shine through my window, and my friends they come around. Come around. Come around. People might know, but the people don't care. That a man could be as poor as me. Take a look at poor Peter. He's lying in pain. Let us go run and see. Run and see. Run and see. Run and see.
right. Beautiful, man. That's a great version.
I don't
Nice.
usually sing that. We do that with Little Spooky, and we
do you?
we kind of get a kick out of playing it in bars because
No one knows
we
what
really
it is.
like it. But it's a great song that peaks like 5 minutes in, and by then you pretty much lose everybody. So like we'll play a bunch of upbeat numbers, and everybody will be rocking it, and it'll be like, let's drop Black Peter on them.
No one likes when they get Black Peter dropped on them.
Well, I mean, some people do. I mean,
Well, most people don't know the song, so
You know,
they're
no,
kind of like,
right.
what is this?
your body tends not to react to something that you don't know as well, or you're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
with, you know.
So how long have you been playing with Little Spooky?
It's been
Over a year, hasn't
over
it?
a year. Yeah, we met on the Cincinnati Folk Singer and his Uptown Band gig. That was a little over 2 years ago, but.
Mhm.
It's like that band kind of intersected with Little Spooky, but it's pretty much been just Little Spooky for. It's got to be a little over a year now.
So you're here, but who else is in the band that is not here?
Yes, so right now we don't have a rhythm section. There
Oh,
are some
gotcha.
interesting, really, really cool developments on that part that I can't exactly tell you about.
That's
But
right.
so far, we started off as a 5-piece, but we do a lot of dates just as a 3-piece now with
Mm-hmm.
Ilya Burkhart, who is the songwriter. He sings and plays acoustic guitar.
Is that Little Spooky?
Yeah, yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, no, he's. Oh,
It's just a 3-piece.
I
Sorry.
misheard that.
So you
Hope
got.
he's not listening.
So okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so go ahead on the guitar. I'll let you repeat that.
Then our friend Dan Zimmer plays keyboards, and then I play lead guitar.
Gotcha. So looking for a rhythm section, huh?
Sorta, with a lot of these dates, we play little places, and it's kind of, you can do
Tough.
it as a 2 or a 3-piece, and it can be cool. We have a lot of fun doing the whole musical communication thing. It's like we've got 2 lead instruments, and Ilya, he's a bass player. He plays with a ton of bands. He was with Hootown Holler for a long time. So the dude is like a rhythm section in itself. So,
Well, there you go.
so it
And
works
plus,
out this
you
way.
make more
but-
money with 3 people than 5. There's that. There's always that
little
technical
more, yeah.
technical issue. So that's cool, man. You got time for a little more music?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. What time
Well,
we got?
we
I was
do
looking
have-
for the clock.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
over
wait.
there. It's over there. We
Oh,
moved it.
it's switched rooms. Okay.
Yeah, we switched you. We're not just interdimensionally traveling.
Well, I've
So-
got 11 minutes, I think.
Yeah, this is
All
Mike
right.
Connolly. You'll be able to see him as one of the 6 bands down at the Urban Artifact on September 23rd.
Yeah.
Saw him burn with that tear in his eye. Walking to New Orleans, said my oh my. I said, hey burn, would you rather die? Walk this old world when you were born to fly. If I was the sun, I'd look for shade. If I was the bed, I would stay unmade. If I were a river, I'd run uphill. Call me, you know I will. And if you call me, you know I will. Ooh, freedom, oh, liberty, oh. Leave me alone, I'm gonna find my own way home. I'm gonna find my own way home. I say what I mean and I don't give a damn. I do believe I am who I am. Hey now, mama, come and take my hand. Whole lot of shaking going all over this land. If I was an eagle, I'd dress like a duck, crawl like a lizard, and I'd honk like a truck. If I was an ocean, I'm trying to sail, chop it down. You can't stop me. Chop it down, you can't stop me. Ooh, freedom, oh, liberty, oh, won't you leave me alone? I'm gonna find my own way home. I'm gonna find my own way home. I went to the well was dry. Kicked my bucket up in the clear blue sky. Looked in the bottom, Lord, and what did I see? The whole damn world looking back at me. If I was a vial, I'd spill for love. Sake of mercy, Lord, I would kill for love. If I were a liar, I'd lie for love. Sake of my baby, I'd die for love. Sake of my baby, I'd die for love. Ooh, freedom, oh, liberty, oh, leave me alone. I'm gonna find my own way home. I'm gonna find my own way home. I'm gonna find my own way home.
All right, man. That may be a first. I don't think we've ever had a Liberty in studio, so that may be the first. That was good.
I don't think I've ever sang it before.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen you play in a while, man. I think doing the little tours with Little Spooky's doing you some justice, man. You're sounding awesome.
Nice. Well, this
Really
is
awesome.
This is also the only time I really have played Dead songs in a little while.
I was gonna
So
ask you, is there
look
any
forward
other
to these.
tunes besides Black Peter you drop when you're out playing with Little Spooky?
We do a few, yeah. Friend of the Devil and Cumberland Blues. Ely and Dan, they're not like full-on Deadheads, but they really like the like American Beauty, Working Man's Dead era.
Right.
I'm kind of working on those guys.
The
I don't know, I'll
folky,
get 'em there.
bluegrassy, Americana feel. Well, that's good. Well, I mean, depending on your venue, I guess the more dead you play, the better. But we'll see.
Right.
But okay, well, we're going to get on with him in just a second. You'll be able to see Mike and 5 other bands down at the Urban Artifact on September 23rd. Ramblin' Rob's having his fundraiser at the Urban Artifact in beautiful Northside, Ohio. Blue Rock Road, Taper Jesse, Smokestack Cindy, Nice Guy Eddie, the whole crew will be down there. We're going to have silent auctions, and we're going to have a split the pot. In addition to the 6 bands we're going to have there from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. It's just $8 at the door. All proceeds, 100% from everything, benefit WAIF. So I highly encourage you guys to come down. It's going to be really Grateful Dead heavy, as Mike is one of the premier acts we're going to have down there. So you're getting a little sneak peek tonight. So, Mike, play us some more music, man.
Yeah,
We've still got time.
Well, it's the days between. It's Jerry's week, so I'll end it the traditional way.
That sounds like a good idea. We're so traditional here.
I try to avoid traditions when I play here usually, so.
But just showing up at my show is non-traditional for most musicians.
There's no back line.
What's the pay?
Fare you well, my honey. Fare you well, my only true one. All the birds that were sleeping are flown, except you alone. this broke down palace on my hands and my knees. I will roll, roll, roll. Make myself a bed by the waterside. In my time, I will roll. In a bed by the waterside, I will lay my head, listen to the river sing sweet songs to right my soul. River gonna take me, sing me sweet and sleepy. Sing me sweet and sleepy all the way back home. It's a far gone lullaby sung many years ago. Mama, mama, many worlds I've come since I first left home. Going home by the waterside, I will rest my bones. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to right my soul. Gonna plant weeping willow by the bank's green edge. Will grow, grow, grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go. The river rolls. Fare you well, fare you well. I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to right my soul. Fare you well, fare you well. I loved you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to right my soul.
Thanks again, Mike, for stopping in, man. That was beautiful. Check
Hey.
out Little Spooky on Facebook. Real quick, before we switch over here, what's your favorite Grateful Dead tune? You know I was going to ask it.
Oh, man. I said Victim of the Crime a few months ago.
Okay. So you can't say that now.
A song I was going to do today that I didn't do is Mississippi Half Step, which
That's
is a
a good
song I
one.
hear live. It seems like at almost every show, but I never really get tired of it, which I think says a lot about that song.
I do. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Excellent. All right. Well, I think we're going to roll off the air. Check me out September 23rd at the Urban Artifact. You guys all ready to rock and roll over there? All right. Gentlemen, if you will.